Hola bafethu. Hola bafethu. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't even give a damn about the South African type of education. I'm a free man of the land. I'm a sovereign man. I am raw as an African child, and I grow from Magaliesberg, and I have been one of the greatest young politicians in South Africa in my own space, and I have served my time when I was a strong man. Now I have renounced my straw man and I'm a free man of the land. I want to talk to South African doctors. You guys are stupid, actually. You are stupid and colonized. I don't understand this thing of you trying to think that you are smart, but you are not. There is nothing that the Europeans will do for you. You must learn Africanism. You must start to learn African roots. Because your medical solution is too westernized. And herbs and other things, they can do wonders. So the balance should start from the people. They need to start balancing the use of African herbs and medicine. I don't understand why you can't find a second opinion within the other sector. Yes, you will use your westernized way to diagnose patients. After diagnosing patients, there is African method that could be applied to simplify the healing process, because we people are not the same. And I strongly believe that these medications that we have been given by doctors, somewhere, somehow, we know people that they are responsible for the way we are today. We are one of the weakest. We're becoming weaker nation. Day by day, we are becoming a weaker nation. And that thing, it is tried and tested, because we relied a lot on the Western way and we abandoned the African way hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Our own forefathers used to use these things, and Westerns, what did they do? What did they do exactly? They started saying to us, teaching us that our own traditional healers, herbalists, prophets, and are demons, and they are witches, and they are not for good. Now, the question that I always ask in situations like this is, why these procedures have worked for our forefathers and they were living up to 50s and 50s of years, and yet they were alive longer than us who are doing the Western things. Now I started living African. I started understanding the way of living African, eating organic, stop eating a lot of junk, start focusing on eating, balancing, and start exercising, start taking my life very serious. Now I started living like a king in his own castle, being served by his own workers. Now, they call them servants. Now, we became servants of the Westerns, and we agreed to stand for lies, and we are agreeing to today to defend lies and abandon the truth. Because why? The truth is sour. The truth is bitter. Africans don't want to hear the truth. They will insult you. Hey, you've been there. Hey, you've been there. Because they are lazy to think. Look at what is happening today in South Africa. We all want to be champions in this industry, but yet we fail to take a radical decision and stand for our own rights. Where is our sovereign rights? Where is our unalienable rights? What are we doing to protect and to defend our own children? What are we doing to defend ourselves? What are we doing as young South Africans today? We are busy relying on the history of old people who betrayed us, sellouts. But today I will speak and you will label me. I don't give a damn about you labeling me, but I have stood for the truth from the beginning, and I was insulted and I accepted that, and I don't give a damn what you think, because why? I'm tired of being a slave of the people. I want to be a servant of the people. I don't want to be hated by the people. I don't want to either be loved by the people. I want to stand for what I believe in, which is the truth. And I will stand for that truth. South African doctors, start realizing, smell the coffee. Start applying African ways of healing our people, because this thing of eating as toxicness is very dangerous. Some of you could be herbal, you could not even think that you have a dream of becoming herbalists in the future, and you ran and became doctors. But what are you doing with your own African way? What are you doing with your own being? Why are you busy following the Western way and not balancing? Why are you not going to our herbalists? Because the people say there are only sangomas. There are herbalist people who understands the herbs, and maybe pay the fees to them. Pay them, because you're making money on the other side. Pay them and ask them to teach you how to do herbs and which herbs heal what, and start packaging them, because I see entrepreneurship, and you can start making your own brand of the concoction that you believe it could, or that in an African way it has been tested. You can do anything that you want in an African way and run your own trial and test on if this herbs can heal, if this herb can work. It can be tested if it's good for consumption. But you don't think that direction, because why? You are selfish. Because why? You undermine people who are not educated. You undermine each and everyone that you meet on the street. That's how most of South African doctors, I'm not saying there are other good doctors, but most of you are arrogant to the core. You pass patients in the hospital without even greeting them. You pass them like dogs. Some of them are even elderly people, much elder than you. You speak wong, 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 and we all have to laugh and enjoy and say a doctor has passed. And people give you the smile because they see the doctor, they see their healer, they see someone who is going to give them the solution to their own problems. And the only thing that you do is to raise your dirty hand to them without even thinking. The only thing that I am going to tell you, learn the African ways of doing things, because you have the first contact with the people. Fight for ourselves. We are tired of eating GMO. We are tired of eating chemicals that you call medications. They are pretending as if they are healing us, but it is only the mind that thinks that those things are healing us, but yet they causing a bigger damage into our own health and in our own streams. African way knew how to work with the people, knew how to fix problems that existed, but yet you will call our herbalists and our traditional healers, including our prophets, they are fake prophets. Let me tell you today, the witches are you, because you came to kill and destroy. I thank you, my beautiful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you.